About a week ago, I was trying to decide whether to get the Oris Diver 65 or this TISSOT PRX POWERMATIC 80. I went with the Oris because of one simple reason. A lot of people keep saying this watch look like an AP. Nothing against AP, but it's a bit of a turn off for me. So I bought the Oris Diver 65, and immediately after that, I was curious, so I went to the TISSOT 80 authorized dealer. I just wanted to take a look at this watch in person. Now, when I went inside, the minute I saw this watch, immediately fell in love with it. It's just beautiful and it's just gorgeous. Once I held it in my hand, it gets better. This watch feels really good. It's light, it's very light, but it's not that light that it felt cheap. You know what I'm saying? So this watch felt really good. The bracelet and everything just felt right on my hand. The Oris, I briefly mentioned about it on my previous video. Nothing wrong with that watch, but somehow it felt a bit weird. It's like the either it's not solid enough or something like that. If you look at it closely, every single part of it, it's fine. It's totally fine, but it's just that I expected something a bit more solid because it's a diver, maybe. I don't know. But this watch is just perfect in my opinion. Um, I'm not usually a big fan of watches with this kind of markers. I'm usually the round markers kind of guy. But this watch is just excellent. The dial is beautiful. I know it looks like an AP, but it's different. That's just my opinion. All right. So the case back is I don't have any watches with an open case back like this, but it's a nice little touch. I think get to see what's happening inside that watch. This watch actually looks much thinner than it really is. When it sits on your wrist, it looks much thinner. If you look closely like this, you can see that it's actually not that thin. I think it's basically because of the design of this part right here. You see this part where it protrude like that. I think most of the time when you wear it, it will sink inside your flesh, your wrist, or whatever you know. So it will look like it's very thin, right? In actual fact, it's actually not. I would actually be quite fond of that because if this watch is actually that thin, I don't know how it will feel. I would assume it will feel kind of weird. I don't know, but the watch feels really comfortable wearing it. Plus, like I said, it's not really that heavy, so it felt really good. I don't really have any gripe um, about this watch except for one thing. I think the clasp, because this is a butterfly design, right? I'm not really familiar. I'm not used to this kind of clasp design. Now, what I find after wearing this a couple of days, right? First of all, I'm not used to putting this class on because I find it a bit weird. Um, but what happened was I've been using this watch a couple of days. When you are doing your stuff on a desk or whatever, and when you actually bend your wrist, um, I managed to disengage these two buttons, making it really detach like this. Okay, in all of the time it did that, it usually just releases one side of the clasp or this thing. Um, After this happened, obviously the watch is gonna leave dangling like this. Thank God it did not bump into any hard surface. That happened to me before with my Seiko Sumo. That happened, and then I hit it on a galvanized steel, and then it left a big scratch on the. Seiko uses hard black. It's not sapphire. It left a huge scratch on the case and on the glass. With this happening, you can really see, how the watch would dangle and stuff like that. Thank God it's only one clasp, so it stays on my wrist. As you guys can see, it will turn around and stuff like that. It would be a bummer if um, I hit this watch after owning this a couple of days. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I keep having this thing depressed and keep releasing the clasp like so. I noticed a couple of times. I don't know what happened. I don't really. Sometimes it detach while my wrist is staying stationary like this. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was just trying to adjust the watch or something. I was trying to do this. Maybe my thumb just, well, not maybe. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So that's, yeah. That's, I'm probably not used to this kind of class. That's the only thing really. Nothing against this watch. Nothing to complain really. Everything about it just looked gorgeous. I love how it looks. Every time I wear this watch, obviously because it's still new, I keep looking at this watch, looking at the dial because it's just gorgeous. All the details and stuff like that. Now this watch, it's an awesome watch, awesome value for money. The fact that it costs about $600. It's very well built. It's very everything about it is just excellent. I think. I plus I got a very good deal on this watch. It closed shy above $600. Very good value. I don't think all the videos and all the reviews or whatever about this watch. I think I paid. Nobody paid as low as what I did. So I was really glad I got such a good deal on it. I guess that's about it, really. I think this watch, I wear this watch for every occasion, casual. Well, not formal. I haven't been to any formal occasion since last week. So I can see this watch with in a formal occasion. Totally fine with it. The bracelet is just gorgeous, man. I love this watch. Nothing to complain really, except for that clasp, and it's probably just my fault. So, um, if you guys have the chance and you guys are considering getting this watch, you guys should go and take a look at it in person. Don't just look at it on Instagram or any pictures online or videos. This watch look gorgeous, much better in person than it is on pictures and videos. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This will be a quick one. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and God bless. Bye bye.